Skarloey's very long train. One morning on the island of Sodor, at the superstation, Skarloey was waiting to get his job. "I can't wait for my job," said Skarloey. "Who knows," said Duncan. "You might not like it," replied Duncan. "Oh, Duncan, you're just making up words these days," said Skarloey. Later, Sir Topham Hatt came. "Alright, Skarloey, your job is..." Yes, said Skarloey. "Your job is..." Yes, shouted Skarloey. "A very long train to the factory." "What?" shouted Skarloey. "But you..." Hey, Skarloey. Take things easy." "I don't care. Curse this railway!" shouted Skarloey. "Well, come on, Skarloey, let's work things out," said Sir Topham Hatt. "I'm not taking you out of service, you know." "I know, but I hate very long trains," shouted Skarloey. But then Skarloey came out of his shed and gave Sir Topham Hatt a good hard bump. And Sir Topham Hatt was about to fall. "Oh no, Skarloey, but can you stop rolling your wheels? I'm about to lose my grip." But Skarloey didn't hear him. And then the fat controller lost his grip and fell straight on the tracks. "Ouch," he said. "Oh, I need to stop making my engine angry." Later, Skarloey picked up his freight train. And he coupled up to a caboose. He doesn't use a brake pad, he uses a caboose. Later, Molly came. Hi, Skarloey, how are you doing?" she said. "I'm having a terrible morning," said Skarloey. "Why?" "I'm pulling a very long train." "Oh, don't worry. Once you deliver it, it will be all over." "Oh, thank you," said Skarloey. Later, Skarloey went off. "Bye, Skarloey," she said. "Hopefully she'll be all right," she said. Later, Skarloey was off and running. He was doing a great job. And you noticed my hand until this happened. Skarloey was about to crash into James, who was blocking the middle of the streets of the tracks. "Oh no, James, get out!" a bit, but it was too late. he crashed into James, and the nuclear bombs disguised as batteries started to explode. Boom, boom, boom. Luckily, nobody got. The whole entire island didn't explode. But there were cinder and ash, and people at the station were okay. So was the station master. But the level crossing was knocked over. I think I should dump this one out too. No, James, no, shouted Skarloey. But it was too late. He dumped it out. Ah, shouted the people at the station. And then another boom happened. And it caused a really big mess. Cinder and ash were everywhere. Lots of it. James's body was fully not attached to the other part. Skarloey and his train was partly derailed. One person at the station spoke. The level crossing was broken, and then the person at the station spoke. His name was Butters. Gee, that number 5 engine has caused confusion and delays, he shouted. Later, Thomas backed in. And there was Sir Topham Hatt. I'm very disappointed in you, James. You've caused confusion and delay. You could have the whole entire island could have been blown up, blown to smithereens, and look what you did. You've derailed Skarloey, and you've derailed part of his trade, he shouted. I'm giving you a warning, James. If you do that again, I will turn you into a sewage pump. You got that? Yes, sir. You and Skarloey must go to the steamworks to get repaired. Yes, sir, said James. At the steamworks, James was thinking. What are you thinking about, Skarloey? Said Skarloey. Oh, I'm thinking about what would happen if I was a sewage pump. I wouldn't want to be right next to Timothy, who's now a generator, he said. And he daydreamed that he was a sewage pump. Oh, said James in his daydream. As a sewage pump. Hi, neighbor. Oh, I don't want to be a sewage pump, said James. Okay, said Victor. You're really bad. And then James and Skarloey were friends. And that was the end.